Why are some of you women so thirsty that you will drink anything that a man will give to you? Why do you, as women, and I'm gonna open up the phone lines because I really want to know, why do you women who are mothers allow a man to keep your children? This mother, I believe, had went out of town. The young man's name was Darion Vince Mann. I believe that's what it is. Darion Vince. Okay, Darion Vince. And the baby was 4 years old, Malaya Davis. Why do y'all do that? Is that too hard to answer? Because I can't comprehend this mother catching a plane. I believe she was going to a film, Brittany Bowens. I believe she was going to a film out of town. How do you go to a film out of town and don't take the baby with you? Um, Now, I'm going back over some old notes from when this incident first happened. Um, See, Vince was the fiance. They were not married. But anyway, he killed the baby. The baby's dead. What can a 4-year-old do so detrimental that you kill the baby, you beat the baby, and then afterwards you take the baby, put the baby in a bag, and drive all the way from Houston to Arkansas and dispose of the body? So my question tonight, why are some of you women so thirsty? Why is it that so many of you want a man so bad that you will place your children in jeopardy? Why do women allow a man to be the babysitter? Doesn't it ring something wrong in your head when a man is able to not work and be the babysitter? I want to find out. I want to find out the logic behind your thinking. Do you know women like this? Are you a woman like that? Would you leave your child in the hands of a man? I don't care how long you've been with him. There should be some limits, a line drawn in the sand that says, no, I'm supposed to be the protector for my child, uh, especially my girl child. And then I want to figure out what is it that would make a man do it. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back. Let me hmm, you tag me in it?
Yes, tagged you first.
Okay. It didn't show up, or that's what it was. Do you see that sheet of announcements I had from last night?
Should be, I just brought it.
How your head? You want to get one of these chairs over here, make it the desk?
Maybe.
Huh?
Put your head
Because you look uncomfortable. Okay. Please, I am begging you to come and be with us as we celebrate the third year of ministry at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Do come. Pastor Leon Jones will be the special speaker on that afternoon. My good friend, longtime friend, Pastor Ronnie Allen Turner will be the MC, and my good friend, Apostle Ricky Floyd will also be there on the program with his ministry and his church. We gonna have our hand clapping, toe tapping good time. Please come and be with us. In fact, that Saturday on the 6th, we're gonna have a festivity we call kicking it with the community. We're going to be giving away free hot dogs. We're also going to be having a little folk with the little phones that they give you, the little food stamp phone for those of y'all that need the phone. We're also going to have CSA present. They're going to be there to make sure that people who cannot pay their utility bill can get some help on your utility bill. A max of $600 and to a minimum of $200. So we're probably going to add some more things to that particular event, but we're going to be looking forward to seeing you on the first Sunday in July. This is the only evening program as of now that we have at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Also, on this Sunday, I'm going to be looking for you. This Sunday, I'm calling it Sinners Sunday. If you're homosexual, if you're bisexual, if you're trisexual, if you're sexual at all, if you the hoe, if you the whoremonger, if you are the adulterer, if you are the gang member, whatever you are, I invite you to come and be with us at 10 a.m. on this Sunday morning. My message is going to be entitled Wiping Your Slate Clean. That's what it is. Wiping your slate clean. That no matter what your sin of choice happens to be, that God can wipe your slate clean. Love to see you there. It's also the second Sunday, which means it's Communion Sunday, and we serve real wine, no grape juice. We serve real wine. We're going to be looking forward to seeing you on next Sunday, on this Sunday, in fact, okay? And on the 15th, our girls mentoring, something that is very, very, very important. Put the lower thirds up for the Cash App and all of that. When I look at what is happening with a lot of our girls, and especially girls who are leaving their children in the hands of men, they need mentoring. Somebody needs to talk to them. Someone needs to train them. Our girls mentoring program has been in effect for 1 year. How many girls you got there?
9.
9 girls in the mentoring program who look forward to being present every other Saturday. I've seen young girls' attitudes change. Oh, one of them girls that came in there, her attitude was so bad, Jesus. And I know her mama. I said, oh, Jesus. But what I've seen happen over the last year, her attitude has changed. I've seen young girls who were not studying, whose grades were lacking. I've seen their grades come up. We've had 2 that graduate. In fact, Sabrina, which is Dale's daughter, at 16 years of age, has already been in college a whole year, way up there in Iowa. I didn't even know they had no black people in Iowa. She one of the 5 that's up there, but she's at the University of Waverly, or Waverly University in, is that the name of it? What's the name of the school?
Wartburg.
Wartburg in Waverly, Iowa. I had the Iowa in there. She's doing well. We've seen other young girls who want to excel now. So the girls will be celebrating their 1 year anniversary on next Saturday with a brunch from 11 until 2. Kelly Anderson, 16, is she 16?
She is.
16-year-old daughter of Dr. Tanya Lyons will be the speaker. We want them to have a great time. We want them to have chicken wings and cakes and trophies and ribbons and just a good time. Maybe you're not going to be able to come, but would you? The tickets are $15. I love to have your presence there. I love for you to come and celebrate these young women as they're trying to change their lives. And to also show, I think we got Dale, we got Latanya, we got Erica, we got Claudia, and we got Lisa. These 5 women take out of their time to come and mentor these girls twice a month. Will you celebrate them with just a $15 donation? Just $15. You can go to the Cash App, $ Naked Truth Ministries, or go to PayPal, paypal.me/help support group. That's what we're trying to do at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Also, our boys mentoring, which we just started last month, is doing well. We've got about 8, 9 boys. Yes, I would love to have 30 or 40, but we're working with the young men and the young women rather, that want to come and be a part of our program. You do not have to be a member of Naked Truth in any fashion. There is no charge. This is absolutely free. I could never charge to sit down and try to guide young men, young women the right way. So we're going to leave that up there for a few minutes. And those of you that would like to give, we surely would appreciate it. Now, before I get off into this subject, we are in the midst of city elections. And the games have already started. And I want you to know, and I want these politicians to know, I will call you out. I will talk bad about you if you are trying to be wicked and deceive the people. Tammy Sawyer and some of her cronies are trying to put together something that many of us did in 1990 when we put together the People's Convention. The people that put that convention together were not people that were running for office, but people that wanted to see a change in Memphis, wanted to elect a mayor, wanted to elect someone that would lead black folk and change the scope of black politics in this community. That happened. Now, Tammy Sawyer, who is running for office, wants to play games. Her and that group of young idiots that she have following around behind her you are trying to put together a people's convention. First of all, don't any of y'all follow her to the bathroom, let alone to a damn little meeting that she's trying to put together to create a base herself for running for mayor of the city of Memphis. Tammy Sawyer is a misfit, and when it comes to becoming mayor, she was elected to the county commission, and you mean to tell me 3 months later, she decides she wants to run for the mayor of the city of Memphis? Come on, we're not going to play these games. So don't fall into the madness of Tammy Sawyer and her strategy to get the names, the addresses, the emails of people who may show up at her little event. Ain't gonna be many. She talking about they gonna have 2,500. Baby, if you got 100, you gonna do good. But we cannot fall prey to the wickedness of the wicked witch of the county commission, and that is Tammy Sawyer. Tammy, I'm going to do everything on this TV show to try and prevent you from becoming anywhere close to becoming the mayor of the city of Memphis. And you can count on that one. All right. Now, let's get back into what I want to talk about. And maybe y'all can help me tonight. And thanks to those of you who are contributing, even as we're speaking, to our young ladies' ministry, our mentoring program. Thank you. And I see the contributions coming in. You too, please be a part. Because all I'm seeing is ladies now. You brethren, y'all can jump in here too. Can anybody share with me the reason that women are so thirsty for a man? You so thirsty to have a man jumping up and down inside you. Ain't it good to you, baby? You so thirsty to have a man under your roof, to be able to say, I got a man, he my man, that you leave your children, okay, that you leave your children in a stranger's hand. You just met Pookie last week. Pookie ain't got no damn job, but Pookie is the babysitter. Yo, 1, 2, and 3. This baby in Houston, 4 years old. Why does a woman, please, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Somebody tell me, because I don't understand. I can't comprehend a woman leaving her child in the hands of a man she just met. He ain't even the baby's daddy. And in many instances, the woman will not allow the father to be a part of the child's life. You will allow Pookie to tell you, we don't need that nigga coming by this house. I got this. I'm the head of this house. And can't even head his ass nowhere to get a job. But you allow this. And I just need to understand. So maybe y'all can make me understand tonight. Take that down, T, and put the number up there. I want you to call me. Maybe you are a woman that leaves your child in the hands of a man. I need to understand it. Make me understand. then you get these men that they get mad at you and they take their misery, their hatred, their dislike for you, or their anger towards you on your child. They beating up babies, they slapping babies, they're killing babies. Do you realize that as a mother, it's your fault? It's your fault as to who you bring into your house. Why y'all let men move into your house? That's a good question too. Why you let an old boy move into your house, into your residence? Ain't got no job. Here's somebody in New Jersey that's gonna give me the answer. You're you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Thaddeus. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so I listen to you just about every time you come on. I live in New Jersey.
Hmm.
I'm going to turn my phone down so that you can hear me. I don't want it to be a delay or echo. But I live in New Jersey. I used to live in New York, and I am a therapeutic foster parent and a foster parent. I am an adoptive parent also for children that have special needs. I saw what happened with this child in Texas. I believe it was the 4-year-old Malia,
Yes.
and I was just appalled. You have no idea how many children get slipped through the system because of neglect, abuse. There were warning signs that that people just don't take heed to. This mother supposedly was abused. I'm not condoning what she did. I think what she did is a horrible thing. I think she needs to go to jail as well because she allowed this man to punch her daughter. I seen some of the records. She allowed her daughter to get punched by a person. She did not want to press charges, which caused this baby who was born normal, that had no issues, to have severe brain damage.
Hmm.
This baby had to have 6 operations, and she protected this mother, protected this man simply because she has a son with him as well. I think the
Okay.
son is 2 years old.
Hmm.
She needs to go to jail as well. She should get the death penalty as well because she helped conceal this child's body. She helped it. She knew. She knew when she left her child to go to her father's funeral that this man was already a monster because he already had abused, physically and mentally abused this baby. I don't understand why. I see it every day. Women, young women, choose a man over their children. It does not, and this is not just a one thing. This is a generation thing. This is a poor neighborhood thing. This is a poor health thing, mental health. This is a poor society thing that we allow. We see this. Me, you may see it, and other people don't do anything to help these poor innocent children. I have adopted 3 children right now. Two that mother was smart enough and did something that I probably could not do, which was know that she had a mental health issue and surrendered her children so that they could have a better life. And then the other one is just a prostitute and a drug addict in the street, giving it up to anybody and produce this beautiful baby that I'm about to adopt.
Hmm.
We need as a society to get stronger. We need as a society and as black women to see the signs that our sisters are struggling and are hurting and step up and do something for the baby. Forget mind your business. I say get in the business of
But
helping these
but
babies.
why do you think that women or these young women choose men that are abusive, and if they're abusive to the child, he's 9 times out of 10 abusive to the woman? Why do you think that women cover up for the abuse that a man is spreading on their children?
I think personally and through my experiences here in the foster care system and the family court system here in New York and New Jersey, I think it's a generational thing. their aunties go through it, and nobody addressed it, those issues way back when. So as they get older and they become parents at 14 and 15 and 16, these young girls, they look for men to be their daddy because they don't have that daddy. And this dude or this person is slick enough to talk that slick stuff to them, and they become, the vicious cycle continues instead of breaking that system.
I appreciate.
That's what I believe.
Thank you so much for your insight on this issue. Thank you. Let's move on to.
Awesome. Okay, I sent the caller's voicemail.
Uh-oh. Murfreesboro called me back. I'm just trying to understand. You get pregnant at a young age, and instead of being the mother to your child, being there to be the nurturer, the protector, the provider, you move a man into your house. Now, first of all, let's go back. Why is it that women, instead of moving into a man's house, you allow the man to move into yours? He brings nothing into the relationship other than himself. He doesn't have a car, doesn't have a job, and even if he has a car or has a job, why do you allow the abuse? This mother who left to go to her father's funeral, why didn't she take her daughter to the funeral too? To see granddaddy laid out. Why? Or was there a plan of destruction for this child that we don't know? 901-231-9239. That's my number. Jump in on this conversation. I love to hear what you say. Are you a woman that has ever left your children in the hands of a man?
Regina. To accept.
You're on the air. Go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to make a comment. First of all, there is no logic.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There is no logic. I have two girls, and they never saw me with a man until they were adults.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is because when things didn't work out with the father, I decided that I did not want anyone else to come in and try to raise them.
Okay.
Leave me alone and our parents. And that worked out well for me. I never had to have a body. Just a few days ago, you made a comment about being worthy, and not just allowing me in or just jumping out of bed with you, or you jumping out of bed with different men.
Mm-hmm.
You need to think to take care of yourself. And so when we start to look at ourselves as worthy, they were worthy of all of my attention, all of my time. I was all in the movement, I was all in the school, I was all on everything, all the activities, because I wanted to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
They were more important to me than a man. Now they are successful young women, doing very well, able to help their mom when I was injured and wasn't able to work. And so that was my goal. And that's what I wanted. I love to see them coming up in a brand new cars, and and they making all kind of money, legally, and just successful. So that excites me, and I was passionate about that. So they were my focus. And I think what happens is a lot of women, they get so caught up needing a man, a body, and so they lose their focus, and the focus needs to be on their children. They need
Okay.
to fall in love with their children and give them all their time and attention, and then watch and see what happens over the years, the fruit of their labor. And so that's what I want to say about that.
I appreciate you saying it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do women care enough about themselves. Is it, is a man just something you got to have? And I noticed that this mother said something that I've heard a lot of older women say, that their children, their daughters, never saw them with a man. Didn't say they wasn't with one, but the man had a place y'all could go, or y'all could go to the hotel. He didn't come laying around your daughter. Okay? What do you think goes through your daughter's mind when she hear your head hitting up against the headboard? When she hear you hollering and screaming and calling for Jesus and it ain't Sunday morning? What do you think this does for your child or to your child? Come on, call me. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. Something is happening. Something is happening. I think that mothers have a responsibility to that child that comes before that man. Let's go to Jacksonville, Florida.
Alicia. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, Felicia.
Hi, I was just wanting to tell you what you were talking about.
Sure.
Just as you were saying, not your mouth, the thought was coming through my head. Women need to love themselves first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in total agreement with the previous lady that you were speaking about, because I had the same principles raising my daughter as a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
She never saw me with a man. My focus was her.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's like you said, that didn't mean I didn't have a man, but
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
met them out in public,
Mm-hmm.
and we did whatever we were going to do, and I came back home. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she never had to experience hearing all of the stuff that you were speaking about
Mm-hmm.
the, hearing you in the middle of sexual experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's something that people need to be very careful about, because children are a product of their environment,
Okay.
and they only know what they see and they hear. So, and you're supposed to also lead by example. So, if you're young and you wild and you're doing all this stuff and you may not care about it, but as you get older and your children grow older and they start following those same patterns that you may have followed, then now you want to try to tell them differently. And the first thing they're going to say, well, you did it, so why can't I?
So these children are products of their environment.
That's correct.
All right, caller. Thank you so much. But what do we do about it? All right, let's go back. Let's go back to something she said. Is it the raising that girls are getting now? Their mothers ain't but sometimes 14, 15 years older than them, that their mothers did not teach them how to be women, how to be ladies, how to take care of a child. Is it grandmama's fault too?
Rachel? To accept.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do I make my statement now?
If I say go ahead, don't you think that it would be time for you to make your statement?
I apologize, that is, I didn't have my phone in right. But I heard
all this that's going on. I was born and raised in Memphis and in Orange Mound. My mom was a single parent with three girls, okay? Where you got up in the morning and she was fixing breakfast while grandmama was fixing our dinner for when we came from school. My mother never worked a day in her life. Not only did she get two college graduates, one's an RN, one's a teacher, and one's a cosmetologist. Here's the thing, the whole community raised us, but my mama took care of us. Everybody didn't keep us. We had a stepfather who worked on the boat years ago, but even when he came in, we was not allowed to sit in his lap. We wasn't allowed to call him daddy. My father paid child support but lived in Chicago. It's a thing of paying attention to your children, point blank period. Me working in the school system, what I've noticed these parents, they want that one night of pleasure which gonna cost them a lifetime of pain.
Okay.
Because they don't want to put up with them. They don't want to raise them. They don't want to. They just want to throw them on the uniform and keep going. But they don't have them for you. But raise them, they will not. And it's not so much as having a man in the house with them, which is totally wrong. I know a young lady now hasn't been in a relationship 9 months, engaged, but yet it's still your 5-year-old daughter calling your boyfriend daddy, which she has an active father in her life.
Okay.
You're forcing something on a man. You're forcing something on a man that he does not want. He wanted you, but he don't bit off more than he can chew. So now you're trying to make him a family man. And now you can see the frustration on his face. He didn't sign up to be a daddy. He wanted to be your boyfriend.
Okay. Okay. Now, let's stop on that point. That's an interesting point. He didn't sign up to be daddy. He signed up to be your boyfriend. Okay? So, in your desperation, right. So, in your desperation, you made a boyfriend a daddy that he didn't want to be. You leaving the baby there with him because you want to make him into something that he does not want to be, something he is not. So he takes his frustrations out on the product that you left in his hands.
See, that's the thing. They're gonna miss all of the signs. See, these young guys that's getting in these relationships, they love the home cooked meal. They love the, schooling you at night. But you talking about picking up and dropping off and doing this and doing this, they'll tell you in a minute, man, I didn't sign up for this. But if you want to be with me, you're going to have to marry me. They don't even want that. They don't even want that. So that being the case, I'm sitting here wondering, the young lady that left to go bury her father, if he was abusive to the baby, he had to have been abusive to you. So did he threaten her to make sure she come back and made her leave the baby there?
That's an interesting
Something
point.
to think about. You were that scared as soon as I was left, acting like I was going to my dad's funeral. I was stopped off at the police station, got the SWAT team, go get my paper about that house.
Thank you so much for
This thing went crazy.
thank you so much for your call. Let's go to New York City.
Okay, I sent the call.
Uh-oh.
Now. Goodbye.
New York City, call me back. Interesting points that a lot of you as women. So it seems that a lot of the issue of our young women is the lack of training that their mamas gave them. They didn't have no real grandmamas. They didn't have no Miss Ernestine. Okay? You had mamas who were trying to go to the club with you. Yup. Granddaughter, you going to the club tonight? We can all ride together. Let's pull off this blunt together. This is some of what we are getting now. Okay? We're getting now. And a lot of these young girls are getting babies They don't want the baby, they just screwing. They screwing with no protection and really have no real love for the child. Let's go to New York City.
Keisha from New York.
Go ahead.
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
is this Mr. Darius?
It is.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Darius. I'm watching your show right now.
Thank you. Thank you for watching me in New York.
Yes, this is Letitia all the way from New York. First of all, my condolences. Malia didn't ask for this.
Uh,
Born in the South Bronx.
whatever, darling, whatever it is that you have on, can you cut it down or cut it off while we're talking?
Yes, sir. Okay. Now, born in the South, the hard knocks of the South Bronx. My mom raised 5 children
Mhm.
on her own when she divorced my dad.
Mhm.
Now, outside of that, she might have boyfriends, but we never saw them until she met my stepdad, and we
Mhm.
didn't even see him then. But when she brought him in the house, before she brought him in the house, she took us out, we ate, we talked about what was going to go on, and that was that. Now, I'm 49. I'll be 50 in September. When I was younger and I had my son, I gave him a bath. I left him with my grandmother. I didn't leave him in the hands of no man that I was dealing with.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
These women nowadays, I just don't get why they put these men before their children. And my thing is, if you claim Malia was being molested and abused, why you didn't have no other alternative to leave that child with the family member, her dad, or whoever?
Mhm.
So my thing is this: you're just as guilty. We don't know what happened with Malia, but all we know is what we have seen and what Cornell X has told us in the cops or whatever. So everybody that was involved in that situation needs to be locked away and under a damn jail. Malia didn't ask for this. And if you see most of her pictures, she looked like she was in fear. Like she was scared. I just don't get who would want to harm a little girl like that. And then you throw a body on the side of the road, like, excuse me, like she was a piece of trash.
Mhm. Mhm.
It hurts me to the core, but I'm in New York and I will be putting up a pink balloon for Malia. Lord knows I wish I could travel to be down there, but I'm sorry. As a woman, watch your child and stop putting these men. And first of all, he wasn't even Malia's stepdad. He was her mother's boyfriend. She wasn't
Mhm.
even married to the man
Mhm.
yet. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? She wasn't even married to him.
And I think a lot of times women use the term fiance or fiance too quickly. Just because he your boyfriend does not mean that he wants to marry you.
There you go. Let me tell you something. Some men want a mother figure. They
Mm.
want a mother figure. They want somebody they can lay up with and cook for them, and that's it.
In other
For
words,
10, 20 years, and they don't even marry you.
they just want a provider. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much
Thank
from.
you so much, Mr. Steven. You have a blessed night.
Thank you from New York City. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a tragedy. Now here's another thing that we also have to look at is you as a mother. You as a mother. How important is the safety of your child? What type of conversations do you have with your child? Is your child able to come and tell you anything? Now, I look at Dale and I look at her daughter, Sabrina. Even in college, the little white children are amazed at the relationship that she has with her mother. That they can talk about anything. Anything. Is your daughter able to come and share a conversation with you. Someone just texted me, let's not leave out that her mom said she think the man was sexually assaulting that child. And she said she called off the engagement because he was sending nude pictures to another man. Now I read that he was sending naked pictures to another man. But I gotta go back to this. If the mother knew this, he was sending pictures to another man, and that he was sexually molesting the child, why did the mama leave the child with that man? We'll talk more about it after we take this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Did you find your key?
Huh?
Did your key get found?
It was on the floor. How you feeling? I saw you lower your head. Mm. going to be looking for you on the first Sunday in July. Pastor Leon Jones, he gonna say a word. We're gonna be looking forward to his presence. Pastor Ricky Floyd, and also my good friend Ronnie Turner will be there. Hey, don't forget, coming up in about 2 weeks, I'm looking at about the 17th of this month. I'm going to do it all over again. I'm going to open a can of whoop ass every morning, Mondays through Fridays from 6 a.m. until 8. I want to go to 9, and soon as the program that comes on at 9, for whatever reason, they move their time, I'm getting it. It's going to be blues the way that you like it. It's going to be Saturday morning every morning. Every morning. I'm going to play the blues like don't nobody in Memphis know how to play them. Bobby OJ, get ready for this ass whooping, boy. Every morning from 6 until 8. Y'all gonna join me? AM 1600 WMQM, 50,000 watts of blues each and every morning. That's what I'm gonna play for y'all. Them down home blues. I'm not one of them Facebook DJs. We're gonna play it on real radio as you ride up and down the street. Or it's gonna be off the chain every morning. Blues with a fielding. Yeah. When Bobby OJ hear me on I'm back on the radio, he gonna say what? I'm gonna play the very best in blues. The very best. Look, y'all get ready. You gotta know how to play the blues to do what I do. Yeah. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. In about 2 weeks. Somebody needs to be blocked there. Y'all get ready for these blues. Them the blues, baby. So tell your friends, coming up in about 2 weeks, I'm coming back. I'm gonna do y'all like I used to do you about 7 years ago. Meant to love you. Is there somebody that needs to get blocked? Let me leave that alone. I'm beginning to enjoy them blues. But you get ready for me. I'm hoping about the 17th that we're gonna be ready to do these blues for you each and every day, 5 days a week, from 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna wake you up with the blues. All the way to your job. You're gonna have